Hello and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. Today we have an Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 4 match between PinkKittyRose and Vodzilla. Our commentators today are Spell and Joe Dies at the end. Say hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Damn, I'm lacking energy. My intro is just so, petered out. Hello.
It's all right. We'll get the hype built up for you. You'll get your energy probably before the first dungeon. Sounds like a good plan.
The first dungeon, when's that gonna be? It's Season 4, so it could very well be like in an hour.
Or if it was anything like my last seed, 5 minutes.
Yeah, true. Seems we are starting trial today. No Master Sword on the save menu, so it's always interesting. Maybe we'll just spawn in Castle Town and you can just go straight for the tree song and it's all good.
I got about a minute left before we go.
So yeah, this race is pretty hype. We got PinkKittyRose, who's just crushing it in the bracket and the qualifiers, and Vodzilla, who managed to qualify for upper bracket on 5 races, the absolute minimum.
Yep. Two extremes, really. I mean, PinkKittyRose is one of the most dominant players of the qualifiers, and you know, Vodzilla is like, well, as you said, he only played 5, but still managed to qualify regardless. I think
that's just consistency right there. So
yeah, for sure. I think. I mean, it's interesting in general. PKR, obviously, Season 3 Champion Cup winner, you know, so obviously a lot of people have probably their eyes on PKR already. Anyway, they're off to the races. And, okay, yeah, it is 3-song start.
Okay. Vod leaving the ranch, though.
He is not interested. He does not want a song.
I guess he's figuring he could just save war back at any time, so
I think he's getting gold. I think he's getting money, yeah. So he can do towns, chickens, and stuff, which PKR will have to come back for as well. But I think getting the song makes sense, you know. See where it takes you. Speaking of songs, we're starting with Requiem. And
Asarius. Okay.
Very nice. Forced access will not be an issue, at least. See, what I like here is what I think PKR will do is she'll get her song, and then she's gonna walk off to the watchtower and play Requiem, and then save warp back. Which I think is a nice little bit of efficient routing, because, you know, you're gonna go to the watchtower anyway, but now you're not really losing any time on it.
Definitely good play. Good chance to collect money over here, too, without run to Castletown.
Yep.
Vod's checking his hints already. Definitely get behind that.
I think he's going adult.
Spirit on the way to hero. Okay.
Lekilia Foolish. We're here with the hero. I think Lekilia Foolish is one of my favorite hints, to be honest.
Okay, and Frogs 2 is also dead.
Yep. And a strength in the watchtower. Damn.
The dream for... Oh, very nice for PinkKittyRose.
And save warp, so but let's fit. Doesn't have a hotkey set up. We could see that little like menu popping in real quick.
So I've yet to see a race so far where Frogs 2 40 Skulls is alive. Okay.
Well, good time to start collecting skulls, I suppose. Hey, at least it's not 50, right? It could be worse.
Easy hint for light arrows too, so we're not going to see an early Ganon play to figure out where it is.
No. Anyway, thanks VXR for this amazing seed. 40 skulls is light arrows. I mean, really, if there's like one potentially more boring hint, it's 50 skulls is light arrows. You really can't make this shit up. It's not even an exciting item. It's not like a long shot or something interesting. No, it's just a light arrow. It's the last thing you'll need in the seed.
I think we need to put a little bit more value on those light arrows next season, so we should put on Shop Sanity random prices. Anyone agree? Come on. For those that don't know, if you shoot an enemy with light arrows, it almost always drops 50 rupees.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Shop sanity, but expensive. Expensive shop sanity. That should be a setting.
Just put everything wallet locked.
Everything wallet locked. No, even I couldn't abide by that kind of suffering, I think. Alright, buys a shield. Very good. PK are definitely not the team never buy a shield member.
Oh, Vod was 1 off. He almost had the 3 for 3 on Talent Chickens.
Ah, damn it. Oh, he said no, he doesn't want to marry Malin.
Alright, I'm rooting for PinkKittyRose.
Wow.
How could you not want to marry Malin? That's just
I
wrong.
would say no to arranged marriage too. That's weird. Let them decide if they want to marry for themselves. Alright, here we go. Shooting gallery. I think we already saw this, right? From Vodzilla's point of view? I don't think it was anything at all.
I think it was just a nut.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm really surprised that no one has gone off to pick up the song from Requiem yet. I really thought we would see that sooner.
Yeah, it's usually a quick play, especially with such a good child save warp location.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can pick it up. Like, what if it's Prelude? You can just go straight back to Castle Town. I know that to me that made sense, but the runners seem to disagree, and I will definitely defer to their judgment over mine, because I know nothing.
So is VOD playing on VC or is he on emulator?
They're playing on RetroArch both. You can see the FPS counter in the corner. It's very small for Vodzilla though.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice it against the black when he was rolling into that wall.
Oh, the good thing with missing out on a hint for now is that 40 skulls being light arrows, you're really not going to need it until very much later, and you're bound to run into the hint eventually somewhere, so should be okay. I don't imagine that's going to be a struggle block for either of these runners.
And for all we know, 50 might be something as well, so she'll get the 40 skulls anyway.
I swear to God, if there's like 50 skulls as bow or something, I'm just going to or magic, I'm just going to cry. And it wouldn't surprise me. Racing on different seeds with total RNG. Yeah, that would be interesting.
I guess I can kind of understand the logic for holding off on the Requiem play. Spirit Temple's Way of the Heroes. You probably want to get a boomerang or something before you go Image Child. Yeah,
or a slingshot, something like that. Yeah, I guess that does make sense. I don't know. I just think like getting the song, what if it's like a really convenient warp song? That's kind of just what I'm thinking. But like if it's Minuet, like the whole trek around the field wouldn't have been necessary. That's just kind of how I'm thinking. But I'm sure
it has an empty bottle. Oh, what a bomb bag! Okay,
nice. Very nice.
And some
juice. What an explosive house this has been.
Empty bottle, though.
Oh,
stupid Mido not even giving us something free inside of it. That's
Do you think PinkKittyRose might be doing what... I believe this is something PKR does a lot, but she likes to get the bunny hood really early on to move faster across the map. I think I've seen her do that a couple of times. I might be wrong on that, but I feel like that's something she tends to favor.
Okay, so Ganon's Castle, Way of the Hero.
Yep. Ganon's Castle, Way of the Hero. Always interesting.
Now, is that going to be a Strength 3 locked Way of the Hero?
See, I was right, Corey? Yeah, she lost against the bunny hood. So I think we'll probably see her pick it up pretty soon. Which is interesting. I think it's an interesting play to go for bunny hood early on. If you have to do a lot of things as a child, I think it really does make sense. It pays off for itself after a while. But it is a large time investment to get it. But I do like it.
Don't even have that good of a start location to do it. Like, if you were save warping to CAC, I would get behind it entirely. That would be a good play. But with a Llama and Ranch start, it's okay.
It's not the worst. Pretty good time of day routing here by PKR though. I mean, that's pretty much perfect setup for nighttime in market. Picks up the 20 rupees. We like to see that.
Dodges the troll dog.
Expert execution here.
Another bottle, this time with the red potion in it for Vodzilla.
Wasn't that green? I thought it was green. You might be right though. It could have been red as well. I don't know. Goes too fast.
Are we gonna get full bottle percent before pretty much anything else?
Oh, there should have dulled access to Spirit Temple at least.
All right, so Requiem early is looking like this hold off for playing Requiem and going. Yeah, I think PKR is going straight for it.
Yeah.
Or is she just getting the hints? Okay,
I think she's just getting the hints. Maybe even goes to Dolt. I don't know. A little bit hard to say. There's so many things they could do right now, I think, that are better than Spirit Temple. You don't even have a bow or hook shot to hit the switch. So what are you going to do in there? Like push the block?
Yeah, you can do one check.
You can push the block and that's it.
You got one check. You can do the silver rupees and that's it.
Can you? No, you need to hit the switch for that room as well. Right? I'm pretty sure.
No, there's no switch in silver rupee room.
No, but to get into the silver rupee room, you need to hit the switch on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah. She does have bombs to do it, too.
She doesn't know, so she can't do anything in there. Ooh, a bow.
Oh, there's a bow. Okay.
Very nice. And that's in logic, of course.
Yes, bombs into Sacred Forest Meadows. Perfectly in logic.
Yep. Not like yesterday where we went 2 hours without being in logic. And PKR has gone a dull. It's pretty much 10 minutes proper, so that's good. Very early. So, Water Temple is light. Forest Temple is Forest Temple. Shadow Temple is Fire Medallion. Water we already have. Spirit is Shadow. And Decatry is... Wait. Yeah, Decatry is Spirit. I'm getting a bit...
Decatry Spirit, yeah.
Yeah. I was getting a bit confused on my own way of phrasing it. And we're off to get our song, I guess. Well, you might as well.
If this pays off in his Minuet, it's a big... well, there's Nocturne, which...
There's Nocturne, yeah. Yeah, if this is Minuet, it's huge, because she'll save time later as Child. And Ocarina of Time is Sun Song, just like yesterday. I feel it happens a lot. Oh, Sun of Time, never mind. Sorry, I really thought that said Sun Song.
Igor instead?
I'll trust PXR anytime. He sees everything. We go on, that's nice. Yesterday it had a slingshot, that gave me a moment.
I'm not checking the hints?
Yeah. I guess he's not, no. Maybe he's trying to do it later as adult when he's back here anyway. I don't understand either, but
that's
very aggressive. Yeah, it's highly aggressive. I'm not sure if I agree. Okay.
It's Serenade and Requiem. Which is a little disappointing. Let's see where the save warp though is.
It's always a nice location to have to save warp to, yeah. It's kind of like
Lost Woods. Okay, so Requiem is less important. All right.
This is really good for PKR though.
Yeah, that is one lucky warp location for that. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what she's looking for, I'm pretty sure.
Now, from what we know, she's going a little backwards, but she'll still go the song first, and that's fine.
Yep. More shoes in the Cookie sword chest. A lot of bombs in the Cookie forest today.
For Stone de Tango.
What's Mido planning to do with all of these explosives? I don't want to know. Oh, almost BKR. Almost.
Oh, almost again. She'll get it.
She'll get it, yeah. It can be a bit finicky. And Vodzilla's heading back into Lost Woods.
Did she pick up Skull Mask before? No, he's just
he
playing
doesn't.
Sarius. Okay.
Yep, makes sense. You know, going for the scrap under the bridge as well, obviously.
Oh yeah, and the hint there is super
Well,
value.
we don't know. He has been skipping them hints. Go on, Tunic. All right. Might be logically relevant. And it does offer up the opportunity of doing Fire Town with a small amount of hearts. Verenia's dance is dead. That's very sad. These hearts. Unfortunate. And Song of Storms. That's always good to have. I mean, she'll be able to check that grotto in Cookie Forest pretty much right away. She used to save warp to save some time. Also skipping the hints then, right?
No, she read them on the way up, didn't she?
No, she didn't.
She
yeah,
didn't.
she did. Oh, yeah, she did. Never mind.
Yeah, she got
I thought she couldn't, because she couldn't ground jump, but that makes no sense. What am I saying? We saw her do the setup.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I don't know, learning a lesson from VOD and just skipping everything could have been...
Sometimes it's surprisingly hard to pay attention to two streams at once, isn't it?
Makes me wonder how we sometimes do 4.
Right? I think what's tripping me off is that they have their trackers, like VOD has it on the left and PinkKittyRose has it on the right, so there's like this wall of trackers between their two streams. Yeah, Vanilla Song of Time can definitely trip you up. Like, very often it's for nothing, but then sometimes you have these seeds where you need to go into toilets in GTG, and then it sucks. There's there's a couple of things blocked by Song of Time. Not many, but there's a couple. So sometimes it comes in pretty handy.
The stone dungeons are
Yeah.
And the Dodongo's fine. That's really quick, but Jabu's a little taxing, and we all know how Fire Temple can go.
Yeah.
That's feast or famine.
Yeah, I think chat's right. Like, especially Water Medallion, Song of Time really can come into play there, because, you know, what if your boss key is behind the Song of Time block? Then it's just AD for that boss key.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it happen before. It wouldn't surprise me if it happened again. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. And that's our last wave of the hero, Death Mountain Crater, which is nice of PKR. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's heading there pretty soon. Could use a bit of strength too.
Yeah, she's just give a nice extra check compared to VOD, who can't get this one yet.
Yeah, I think everything's just kind of lining up nicely with PKR. Whether it's just by a bit of luck or, you know, proper routing decisions, regardless, you know, she's getting to the seat very efficiently, and that's very nice. Even gets the hint, so PKR will definitely be heading to DMC regardless now. I think she would have anyway, but now there's really no reason not to. And what's that? Is that strength 3? I think that's strength 3 in the Hard Dive Grotto.
Oh boy. So we are looking at a possible light trial Ganon's Castle Way of the Hero.
But yeah, I think that's very potentially. I think that's pretty likely at this point because all the strengths are so early accessible. You really just need a Iron Boots or skill to go get that.
Hammerox is dead.
Yeah, I think that's what that hint said. A little bit too fast for me, but
I'm gonna trust VXR.
Yeah, me too. Hey, Dante O'Clock, that's nice. I think what we can say is that both of these runners, even though they've made different choices in their routing, I think they're both being really efficient with how they're going through the checks.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely understand everything that they're doing.
And 50 Skulls is dead. So PKR are going here, opting to get that extra info, and I think in this case that really paid off, because if the other 50 hint is like in a really weird spot, you know, not many people might find such a hint.
So we are getting bottle percent. VOD just found his third bottle with a big Poe in it.
God damn it. We just need a letter now.
Which puts less value onto Epona's song.
Yeah.
You don't need to hunt your own big Poes.
That's true. And he can go turn that in when he goes at all, so that's pretty nice and efficient for him. Oops. Just go up on that side. Just do it like that, Vodzilla.
You can do it. There you go.
No need to be fancy about it.
Any idea what's up on there?
That's
Magic.
magic.
Okay.
That's magic.
And we have explosives early in logic, but no Bolero, so no bean on that.
Not yet, no.
No hammer. Always full clear your watts, people, so PKR is definitely going to be checking more.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, I think that's probably the wave the hero we're looking for, though. Well, who knows? There might be something else in here.
Let's see, what else do we get? A bow.
Whoa, okay.
Okay, we know that we're pretty sure that's not the way of the hero here, though, because there was another bow that was bomb-locked.
There's another bomb-locked bow in the Sacred Forest Meadow in the Wolf's Grotto, so that definitely isn't Way of the Hero.
PKR didn't get that bow, though.
No, PKR doesn't know that, and
River is foolish. Okay.
that might lead her to like the wrong conclusion with the seed. Oh, a slingshot from the man on the roof. Always nice to have.
And
what's that? A wallet. I mean, potentially it could be Wave the Hero, but probably not. But potentially.
Remember, everyone, if you're gonna die of heat stroke, jump in some lava.
Well, yeah, then it's just quicker. That magic is shaky of the hero. Yeah, if I find another magic that's easily accessible too, then it's the wallet that's Way of the Hero, or it could still be the song, right, from the bridge as well.
It could be the song, but it's less likely.
Yeah, it's less likely.
We started with Requiem. Nocturne wasn't on it. Nocturne's over at Minuet. No, Saria's. So it's, and we have Saria's already, so it's looking less and less likely that it would be the song.
Yeah, and then no, we didn't get a foolish dungeon hint, so it doesn't mean that every dungeon has an item necessarily, but it could do. It could do. But if you're asking as a meme, sure, yeah, of course, it's gonna be an item in every dungeon. So
yeah,
it's AD. Just
the worst item for that dungeon in every dungeon.
Yes.
Because why not?
That's S4. Yes, then it's always random in this case. So some arrows on top of DC. PinkKittyRose does opt to pick them up. Maybe just out of habit. I don't know why you would need that, since her bow is still full. She hasn't used a single arrow yet. This scene is going up
anyway.
This scene's off to a fast start, though. I mean, we already have quite a few important items. Really, what we're really missing right now is a hook shot, isn't it? Like to really open up the game.
Yeah, we have a PKR though in his Stone Dodongo. I mean, early bombs kind of points to it. You might as well do some checks.
It's not foolish, regardless. And DC is so incredibly dense, right? So you really have no reason not to skip it. I mean. So yeah, it makes perfect sense. I think PKR is opting to pick up these skulls as well. And DC is pretty good for that too. There's quite a couple of good skull locations in here that you can get pretty quickly.
Helps a bit if you have Pierre, that gives you an extra one, but it's still good.
Well, we have no hook shot, so it's regardless. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. But there's still a couple of easy skulls in here in DC, so on top of the high density of checks and the fact there's no keys in here, obviously makes a pretty good option.
And Vod is doing some Child Spirit once he got himself a slingshot. Gives him a little bit more ability to this.
Yep. And yeah, coming here with a slingshot, just means pretty much everything in here is doable for Vod at the moment. And this is also Wave the Hero, so it makes a lot of sense he's going here now. Two very different routes from these runners, but I think both of them are making excellent choices in general.
Oh yeah, they both make a lot of sense as to why you're doing it.
So it'll be interesting to see which of their strategies works out better. And right now I'd say that PKR has a small lead, but that can change with one item, so it really doesn't matter that much this early on.
If it wasn't for finding the bow in the crater, I would say Vod had it, but that bow just
yeah, exactly. And then
trades off that advantage.
Yeah, and if Vod now gets himself a hook shot from Child Spirit because of that slingshot, then I would say Vod's looking really good again. But again, that slingshot is not in a hard to find place, so PKR is probably going to find it anyway. So it really is very close. And you can see both these runners are they're really focusing on like finding those early skull tokens. You know, they don't want to wait for light arrows later on. You know, so pretty much what you would expect.
Yeah, both dungeons are skull rich, so this is a
yes.
You could see the emphasis on hitting those dungeons early.
Yeah, they're thinking ahead. They want to spend as little time as possible doing overworld skulls, so I can see why you would opt to go for dungeon with high skull counts as well. Especially DC, I think in this case makes a lot of sense. The hero recovery art. True! Now we're finally in logic. And now district, which is not in logic for a child, and that I don't know why. So I feel like it should be in logic. Like this is, I always thought this was the way you were meant to do it. Even when I played the game back in.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Butter knife is quick and early, so that's probably our way of the hero spirit.
Very likely, yeah, but we'll see.
There's still a lot of checks to go, but
it's just
actually
like
0 keys now on VOD, so there's still a lot of key checks. It's less and less items in here than you would think.
Yeah, what's important though is that Akokiri sword is out of logic. We don't have fire swords, so if that sword is the way of the hero, then we're meant to get it as an adult with like fire arrows or Din's fire, which neither of which we have right now.
Still, though, with the high emphasis on skulls, doing Deku now is pretty good choice.
Yeah,
just getting it over with. It's a medallion.
It's 3 easy skulls. It's a medallion. It's high density on checks. He's definitely going there next. There's no other way. I would be highly surprised if he doesn't go here.
The only thing that's kind of holding him back a little bit is he knows where Strength 2 is. He doesn't know where Strength 3 is at the moment.
I think it's on Richard, which he's going to find eventually.
Yes, it is, but we know that Gan's Castle is way of the hero, so those iron boots or gold scale for Strength 3,
yeah,
kind of want to wait that out a bit, but
I think there's a good chance we're gonna find iron boots in Gan's Castle. That if I were to bet on anything, it would be that for sure.
Iron boots in Ganon's Castle to get the Strength 3 to go back to Ganon's Castle.
Yeah, but also for what's it called for Water Temple. We'll see. That's just kind of what I think. I'm loving these foliage locations though. Source River and like Lake Hylia. I wish that were my seeds. I can
no
never
fishing
find like
needed.
Yeah, exactly. But I can never find like a comfortable time to put these in. And if I'm looking for a hook shot, Lake Hylia is always on the back of my mind for a bean. Nice little trick there by PKR. Using this little trick that if you don't pick up the bombs, you can like kind of load out of this little zone, and the pot respawns, but your bombs are still there because like item drops are not like tied to the zone that they're in, so you can get yourself some extra bombs that way. And that really does show that both these, well, I mean, at least PKR, but I know Vodzilla also does things like this. That these are just like runners that are really well versed in like the little tricks in this game. Just the small optimizations that can save you time down the road.
Oh yeah, they can make a difference.
I
just can't sit a race the other day that ended within 30 seconds of each other. So
yeah, running out of bombs, it's just never a good thing. It really isn't.
Especially when you don't have a hammer.
Yeah, exactly.
As a backup, it's so painful.
And it can happen to you at the worst time, like away from like where a bomb respawn is. Because, you know, in Zooter, like those situations are a bit more likely. Like obviously the vanilla game is designed to prevent that from happening, but in Zooter that can definitely be an issue when you're trying to open caves in in the field.
There's a Felix in chat, the one I was talking about, who won by 30 seconds.
Yeah, that was an insane race.
That was so hyped to cast.
Definitely watch the VOD for that one if you haven't yet. You should definitely check it out. And try to not remember the spoiler that we just gave you for the ending.
Well, the spoilers were kind of popping up in chat for that one too.
Yeah. Just pretend you didn't see it. Go in there knowing nothing. It's a great race. Yeah, Scale was in DC, I think. Was it Death Mountain Trail? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I think it's Trail. I think it's on the side.
And regardless, it's somewhere on this volcano.
Yeah.
I really wish I could move their trackers. That would make looking at this so much easier.
So our first completed dungeon is a stone.
Yep. I mean, predictable.
Oh boy.
Bombs are early, so it makes sense. I would check it too, just for the density. And unfortunately for PKR, it turned out to be nothing at all. But you did get some skulls in there, so it's not a completely waste of effort. And the annoying thing with DC is like it could be something. That's always the thing you gotta keep in mind. PKR now also picking up the slingshot. Probably will be thinking of going Child Spear pretty soon, I imagine.
So Scale could have logic if Iron Boots are straight 3 locked.
No, Scale cannot be the way to the main logically because there's a bomb bag in Mido's house, which is Fierce Zero. So I highly doubt it. Yeah, both stick upgrades in the slingshot room is pretty funny. Hey, but you'll never run out of sticks now, at least. Hey, hover boots. Did we know that already? No, we didn't know that.
No one went in here.
Wow, I'm surprised. Of course, yeah, no. Vodzilla wouldn't have gone in here. He was a child when he went to CAC, so why would he?
So... And he didn't pick up Song of Storms anyway, so...
Well, no, he was child, so you can, I think.
Yeah, he is not dipped adult yet, so... Oh, there's Bolero.
Well, that's 2 songs for the price of 1.
Yeah, and that puts magic in logic. Not that it's much use now, but it's something to consider.
Yep. Well, you have hover boots, so you can get them anyway, right? You don't even need to get the bean.
No song at time. I don't think that's considered. Are those in logic? The hover boots?
Yeah, they are.
They are. They added that trick for season 4.
I think it was even in season 3. Yeah.
Okay. Because I know on the setup on the actual thing, you have to enable Piece of Heart.
Ooh, boomerang.
All right, so we're not hunting around for boomerang this time.
Yeah. What's the Graveyard Waved Hero? What actually is it? Could it be the Big Poe? That would be so
The Big Poe? That would be great. Really... Big Poe Wave the Hero. Those hover boots... are those hover boots in... Even if that trick was disabled, would the hover boots be in logic? No, they wouldn't be.
With the boomerang, I think they would be, right? But we don't have logical access to the Kokiri sword, so...
Yeah, the boomerang's not in logic because Kokiri sword's on logic. So.
Yeah. That's an interesting question. But regardless, yeah, you can definitely pick up the magic with the hover boots, regardless. But, you know, if Bolero... We have Bolero, which is definitely in logic, and we can easily get to the beans, so it's not really worth thinking about, regardless. Aside from, you know, what might be Wave the Hero. But logically, it's all accessible.
Look at all these wonderful early Stone Dungeon hints. Are we getting an AD run?
Nice
Just for
Denpei run
toilet.
there.
Just for toilet. It's gonna happen.
Nice Denpei run there by PKR. Nice and
Yes,
clean.
that was very good.
And Din's Fire. Oof. Well, that could definitely
Got
be
hovers,
the
got
hero.
Bolero.
Just need
No
a
hook
magic.
shot though. You can't really do Shadow
You can get
now.
pretty far in Shadow without it, though. But yeah.
Do you really want to? You don't have furores.
Yeah, without Auroras, I don't think I would know. But you might do it as a risky play just to see, like, hey, maybe there's a hook shot in there. It could happen. It would be very evil if your first hook shot was in Shadow Temple. But, I mean, it's not impossible at all.
Nope, not at all.
That's how Denpei makes all that fire? Yeah, true. Oh, another slingshot. So it's 2 slingshots in CAC. We are seeing Vodzilla doing Goma. Also, opts to shoot Goma in the eye. The thing I learned is that it actually stuns her for longer than using a nut.
Yes,
So it's
that's
the
the
safe
way
way
you're
of doing
supposed to do it.
Yeah, but the fact it does it longer than nut is so crazy to me. Like, someone had to, like, actually purposefully add that. That's so cool to me. That they actually designed the slingshot to be better than the nuts here. Alright, 2 hook shots and scale iron from no mode then? We still need hammers.
You're gonna
right?
need irons. It's very.
Oh no, we don't need hammer, never mind. Probably. Maybe.
We don't know. Yeah, we need mirror shield.
We need mirror shield, true, yeah, it's also true.
We're gonna need hammer, aren't we?
I want AD for summertime. I want it to happen. For toilet or water temple, let's go.
40 skills is required.
So now that for his wind, I think Shadow Temple is actually a no-brainer. I think at this point I would highly start considering going into Shadow Temple.
Yeah, it's so dense. It's just not a bad idea.
And it's progression, and you can just set for his wind and easily come back there later. And the options for where this hookshot could be are kind of rapidly dwindling as well. So without hookshot, yes, because you have Forest Wind, so it doesn't really matter that much. You can always easily come back. But obviously, in PKR's position, I probably would go Gan's Castle first and do Deku Tree, but the Shadow Temple is definitely starting to become interesting, at least. At least I think so.
Yeah, oh, there's the bonk. Stone of Destiny giving us a Stone of Agony.
And not a bow. So now we know where all the bows are. One in SFM, one in the MC, and now one here in the Bobenchu Bowling Alley.
Alright, so we're about to find out if the Big Poe is in fact our Wath.
I think it's a dance fired, but we'll see.
I don't know.
It has to be Din's Fire, right? Because
It
that's
has to be
always
Din's Fire,
necessary
yeah.
for Shadow Temple. Yeah.
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 But PKR's check it anyway because it is.
Well, why wouldn't
It's
you?
our Wath. You have to free clear.
Alright, well,
Okay.
there it is nothing. It's waffing.
Yeah. What a bluff.
Yeah, it's Din's Fire, so it really couldn't have been this, but it could have still been something. But
It could have been something good.
yeah.
I always
Yeah, I'm
cheer
surprised
for the
we're not
media spots.
I was about to say, I'm really surprised we're not checking Bolero.
Yeah, you have.
You have hover boots, so you can
hovers.
display. Yeah, you have Bolero. You can then get the magic. I'm really surprised.
Has Vod been to Crater?
Yeah,
No.
no, Vod hasn't been, but PKR has been there. She knows there's magic there, and she can get it. So I'm a bit surprised that we're not getting it, but you know, that's all right. What we need to keep in mind, I think, logically speaking, we need to consider for a moment that to get the hover boots from Windmill, we either need the boomerang or we need Song of Time. So if the boomerang for some reason happens to be locked behind fire, there can be this really weird situation that we might need Song of Time to complete the seed for the boomerang for the hover boots that are there. Probably not, but like just keep in mind, like if we just don't get the hook shot or something, because hook shot might be in like, I don't know, Shadow Temple, and there's no other way to get to those hover boots. Logically speaking, then it might be AD for that alone. Weird things can happen.
Yeah, the hover boots though are in logic. All of our top
the windmill
runners
jump
are.
isn't in logic. Never mind. I'm talking
Yeah.
about my ass. I had no idea that wasn't logic.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust Mario on that one. I thought it was out of logic too, but
All right.
I'm gonna
Yeah, if
trust
Mario
those
says
guys.
so, I'll trust him. Yeah. Especially if Dotso also says it, then I'm 100% sure it's true. Yeah, Deku Tree has Boomerang, but we don't have logical access yet because the Hokiri sword is in the Firelock chest in Spirit Temple. So, logically speaking, we cannot get to Deku Tree yet.
Even though it's the easiest quote-unquote trick to do.
Yeah, I always thought that was the way you were meant to do it, but it's just what I know. How is Hokiri sword in logic? Well, it is in logic now, right? Because we have both Dins and magic.
Bolero, magic.
Yeah, okay. No, we have it now. Yeah, you're right, obviously. I was still thinking like 10 minutes ago, never mind.
Yeah, so it is, well, we know it's in logic.
Yeah, so everything I said earlier, just disregard that. I was talking out of my ass per usual, but that's what you come here for. That's the spell commentary you've come to love over the years.
Vod doesn't know that the sword's in logic right now, so
No,
that's...
Vod doesn't know that's for sure. He'll know pretty soon, though. He's about to find out. And he's gonna get those hover boots and then probably get Bolero and play it right away, so it's gonna route really nicely for him. There's the Inspire. Picks up the piece of heart.
Yeah, we don't know if he's gonna have to do some Fire Temple. A little bit extra hearts.
We have Goron Tunic, right? I believe we do.
Did he pick it up or did PKR pick that up?
Oh, I don't know that, actually. I think he has it, right? It's not on the tracker, but why would you track that? PKR that hasn't put it on her tracker, and she is tracking the Goron Tunic.
Okay, so it's probably that.
I think it's Paul that had it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he can go Fire Temple regardless. There's his hover boots, so that's gonna work out real nice for him when he gets Bolero too. Here's a nice example of like, you know, Vod's routing just working out nicely from here in this case.
Whereas so if that trick's in logic, is Man on Roof in logic by default?
Yeah, that is in logic regardless.
Okay.
There's two really easy ways to get there, both as child and both as adult. You can just climb up the watchtower and then jump from there, or you can use the glitchless jumps, and both are in logic.
Yeah, it's such a non-trick that I figured it would be.
Yeah. It is a trick, yeah, but it's pretty easy. And it's in this on. PKR picking up yet more skulls.
You have to. I mean,
you have to, yeah. Especially like the CAC ones are so quick. Except this one. This one is slow. I hate this one.
I usually get that one in going along with Man on Roof, so
yeah,
it's not too terrible.
No, but it just feels like it takes so long. Oh no, Vodzilla! Not like this.
Well, at least he managed to get a free other try, just in case he decides to buy Goron Tunic. I mean, he's not wasting his money.
I think he has Goron Tunic, and he hasn't got the wallet either way, so... Yeah. PinkKittyRose is not skipping DC. She already did it as an adult.
Yeah, it's finished.
Yeah, and there's Horse wins. Nice.
Nice.
Ah, okay. We'll see if Vod opts to skip it. I don't think he will. At this point, you're still missing a hookshot, and DC is just so quick. I would be surprised if he skips it. We'll see. Yeah, when does Stone DC ever have anything? Like, only 99% of the time. Bookless Shadow, true.
Let's see, what's PinkKittyRose's next play?
Shaker's Forest Meadows, child. She hasn't been there yet, I think.
Oh, right, she went as adult. Okay.
Yeah.
No minuet found from anyone.
No minuets. Not that you need it. You have Saria's song, so.
And Bolero, so.
Yeah. So, but logically speaking, you don't need it to get access to Forest Temple either way, so it's all good. And Vodzilla plays Bolero in the weirdest spot I've ever seen it being played in, but that's fine.
There's a minuet.
There it is. Had to show up eventually. Still no ZL. I think that's the biggest sticker
that's a problem. Yeah.
Could be on Prelude. That's what I'm imagining. Because it'll be Burning Cack. I think either option is pretty likely.
Let's see. What's our other dungeons for Burning Cack?
Forest and Water, I think.
No, Shadow and Forest.
Oh yeah, Shadow and Forest. You're right.
So no, it can't be on Burning. It can't be on Burning Cack. So it would have to be Prelude.
Yeah, it would have to be Prelude. Yeah. Yeah, I always look the wrong way. What else could it be? Ice Cavern is obviously an option too. Wait, no, that's not an option. Spell. Don't be so stupid.
What? You don't think we should do Ice Cavern today?
Well, no, I just can't be. Like, the access to Ice Cavern is locked by ZL, so...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Put on your tunic, Vod! Vod! Okay, there he goes. Last second. Well, confirmed he does have it.
There we go. So now he's going to be looking swanky in that orange instead of his normal black for the rest of the seed, most likely.
I like the orange. Looks good.
It's nice.
That looks really neat. It's camouflage. You can barely see him against the ground.
Raji will never see him coming.
Well, yeah, she's underneath the ground for most of the time, so yeah. Or in the lava, I should say. Yeah, I'm not Team Ice, guys. Trust me, I am not Team Ice. Who is Team Ice here? Are you Team Ice, Joe?
I'm Team Ice in only the way that ice seems to always pay off in seeds that I'm casting.
No, there's you versus Night Demon.
Well, with notable exceptions for when it's a baited way of the hero foolish. A baited way of the hero that's entirely not necessary.
Oh yeah, that's always good. You get Ice Way of the hero, you go there, it's a lens. That's my favorite.
Always, sometimes, never rush ice.
True. And now PKR knows that bow exists, so I think PKR now knows that Wave the Hero has to be magic.
Yes.
The minuet can be it. The song definitely isn't it, because we have Saria's song.
Yeah, sorry it was so early. It's not a... Oh, the swaggy backflip reflection from PKR.
Funny thing is, I don't think it actually matters where your shield is when you're doing the backflip, because it just blocks anything that's behind you. And during the backflip, it's still behind you because it has to do with your camera angle, I believe. In this case, like the direction you're moving. It's kind of weird. It looks cool though.
Oh, absolutely looks cool. You know what's going to be worse? There's going to be something not even in Ice Cavern. There's going to be something in Icy Water.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think in this sea that's an option, but we'll see. In general, it can be, though. Phoenix can definitely be waived the hero for getting access to the required amount of skulls you need to get anywhere in the sea. That definitely does happen. It's always awful when it does.
Yeah, well, we have a logical boomerang, so 40 skulls and a logical boomerang isn't... Well, it's pretty bad. Yeah. It's really bad. Because that just forces you into Stone Jabu to clear. Yeah.
I feel like what PKR is doing is pretty logical. You know, she's going for deck Q because she got the Kokiri sword. Makes sense. Wait, does she? No. Wait, what?
No, she never went to Spirit.
No. I mean, Slingshot. She's going to go to Spirit soon. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just checking these things first. Getting some overall checks done first. Stuff you don't want to come back for as an adult or as a child again, hopefully.
Well, we have Medallion Deku, so she's going to have to come back eventually. But
he doesn't fall have strength too. Oh no, he doesn't. I've never done Richard yet. Never mind.
He hasn't done Richard, and he doesn't have irons or gold scale to get the other strength. So he's still rocking that bracelet.
There he goes. Nice little trick. Yeah, it's all for a piece of heart. And he's going off to Lost Woods.
Doesn't have a hook shot though. So
he does not know. No. Maybe he's finally gonna get those hints that he skipped.
Oh, he's getting the song. Okay.
Yeah. And maybe those hints too.
We're going true AD with the Song of Storms now.
Nope. No, doesn't care for the hints. Skipping those hints.
Hints are for losers.
He seems to think so. Maybe he thinks he's got them, but just forgot.
His tracker is very barren.
Yeah, it really is. There's no sometimes hints on this tracker from what I can see. Wait, no, it's just weird. No, he has no sometimes hints. Never mind.
He has no sometimes hints listed.
No big Goron, no 30 or 50 skulls. He has 40, we knew that.
Yeah, the 50 skull hint, I believe, was in Lost Woods, so...
He has all the way of the heroes and the foolish hints, though. Well's looking like a pretty good play, too, but you have no ZL, so that's the only kind of downside of it, but it's not too bad. And Vod going into DC. Not surprising, I think.
I really hate doing well without the... Without ZL, it's just so limiting at that point.
Yeah. What? Didn't Vod buy a shield? Why is he not using it?
I don't think he did.
Oh wait, no, that was PKR.
PKR bought
a shield. PKR bought the shield.
The fact that he hasn't found one so far is just insane.
Yeah.
Am I misreading his tracker mirror shield on the arch?
No, I think. Wait, why are you reading that?
Oh
yeah, mirror on arch. Yeah, that is what it says.
So he knows where mirror shield is. I didn't see it.
I thought it was just a piece of heart.
I thought it was a piece of heart too.
Maybe we missaw it.
I think
or maybe he did. Oh, gold scale. Okay, that's huge for PKR.
Yes. Okay.
She just needs to find it though. She has no idea where it is.
So Slingshot Way of the Hero for Strength 3 for Ganon's Castle.
No,
Way of the Hero.
No, I will not. I will not accept that. Interesting.
First hook shot in Light Trial. Yes.
Oh, that would be exciting. I could get behind that for sure.
Oh, that would be so hype.
So what the seed expects you to do then is to get the hover boots and the Bolero. Then go get your magic, get your dense fire from the graveyard. Then, as a shot, obviously with your slingshot, get your strength 3, your gold skill. I mean, then you go to Spirit Temple to get your. No, you don't even need that, do you?
You don't need that. No.
No. But still, the sea expects you to do a lot of weird things, I believe.
Yes, it would be. You would have to go adult, then back to child, then to adult, then back to child. No, then back to adult to get it. So it's just crazy progression, but that would be entertaining to say the least.
No, but you still need that medallion, though. You still need the medallion, so you would need to get the Kokiri sword from Spirit.
True, it's the only dungeon we can clear right now.
Yeah, as far as I can see, at least. Yeah.
So we need Spirit to... Yeah. Oh, boy.
I think the actual logic now is kind of fucky. The Rang was inside of Deku.
Yes.
So no, you do need Spirit Temple.
Yep.
So the sea does expect you to go there. So get your magic and dins, and then go to Spirit Temple, get your Kokiri sword, get your medallion, and then get your gold skill from Target in the Woods. Wow. Okay, sure. So you can get your strength 3.
If our stuff's in life trial.
True. Yeah.
But we do know Ganon's Castle is way the hero either way. So just doing that anyway, you still need to get the sword.
I want it to be in light trial. I want it to be in light trial. I want maximum cancer from this seed. And I think the seed will deliver what I want. I knew the seed was going to be bad the moment I saw 40 skulls as light, to be honest. Like, come on.
Yeah. It's such a boring skull seed, but whatever.
It's like one of the worst. Only 50 skulls light arrows is worse than that, honestly.
50 skulls, first logical hook shot.
Ah, God. Well, PKR is here with beans for the arch, so I assume PKR has seen the mirror shield as well then. Oh, right, for the skull.
We haven't got a 30 hint, have we?
I don't think we've seen 30 yet, no?
We've seen 50. We know 50's dead.
Maybe we have seen it. All type skulls. No, we haven't. We don't know 30 yet.
And second horseback archery is dead.
Yeah.
I saw that one.
I think PKR is maybe perhaps overcollecting skulls a little bit. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but... Oh, that was a nice throw there.
They're just retreading familiar ground at this point.
Yep. Yeah, we're seeing things we've already seen. Spoiler alert, PKR is about to get a Kokiri sword.
Assuming she knows how to do the trick.
True. It's one of the most advanced tricks in Zuda, you know. We have to use the stick to light the 2 torches. It's really hard. You have to do a jump, and you have to, like, you know, position yourself properly so you light the torches. It requires a lot of dexterity. She might not go there as a child. I don't think you would skip that with Way of the Hero. Especially since you have well, she hasn't got magic, but she could have. What was vote from PKR already is?
Wait, PKR is leaving?
What, PKR?
PKR? What?
I mean, she has silver gauntlets, but yeah, that's weird. PKR? Oh no. This could be a fatal mistake from PKR's point of view.
Yeah, this is a...
This might be really bad. We'll see. It could be okay, but it could also be really bad because she might not come back until she has a hookshot. And if that hookshot is from Light Trial, we might be in trouble here. Yeah, so you can shoot the switch, and then if you drop down into the void, your positioning is just right that the guy will hit the fire. And you skip this the cinematic for that. So it's a small time save. And she has a bunny now soon. Oh wait, not yet. Soon though. Soon.
Going back adult. Okay.
Seems so. No, I think she's meaning to do it as an adult, but well, hopefully she will. I'm really worried that she might not go back there until she has the thing she needs to full clear it.
Right, so look at the hero. Like,
yeah,
I guess
I'm a bit surprised, but we'll see. It could also be fine. I hope she gets magic first. Yeah, true. Has she seen the magic on the crate heart? I know she's looked at it, but maybe she forgot. Anyway, Vodzilla's heading into Spirit. I mean, to Shadow, sorry.
Has hovers, has everything but a hook shot, has Roar's Winds. This
doesn't have to. Yeah, that makes sense. He hasn't got the strength to check out the light trial. I would still have checked the other trials in his position, to be honest. But I can understand it. There's not much you can do. She is playing Bolero, so she's going to pick up that magic now.
They're hard.
Songs are hard. The strengths are on Richard. There's one in the Tektite Grotto, and the last one was from
the
Watchtower in Long Ranch.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and she's back off to Spirit. So in this case, it'll be fine.
She has the magic, so she can get that check. It's still iffy though. Like, well, I guess.
Oh, there's the other magic. It's in Shadow. Pog.
Magic lock magic. Okay, so that was our.
Where else?
Well, of course, that's our way of our hero. It couldn't have been anything else. So.
Yeah. What is she doing? Oh,
in her mirror shield.
Is that a mirror shield?
It is a mirror shield. We were just blind.
Wow. Show shield, I know. I thought it was a Helium Shield for a sec.
I thought it was Piece of Heart.
Good job, Comms. You're welcome, Dotso.
We're bringing you the most professional and exact commentary you can imagine. We are a high-class organization up in here.
Oh, the restreamers were wrong. Inconceivable. That would never happen.
You see, what pains me the most right now, though, is Vod knew where Mirror Shield is, and he still went and bought a Hylian Shield.
I think it's good. Buy your shield. Just polish up your Hylian Shield a lot, and then you can use it as a mirror shield too. No problem. The big question is if this play is going to pay off for Vodzilla. If there's a hookshot in here, then I'm really curious to see what will be in Ganos. Could be the other hookshot, to be fair. So, and we still need Iron Boots, logically speaking. I think to beat Water Temple, probably. I believe there is some situation where you don't need Iron Boots because you can get in there with Gold Scale, I believe.
Yeah, but you're hoping. I think there's only one check you can do for Boss Kid.
Yeah, so
it is
never mind. That's so correcting me here. Oh, fire arrows. You actually do need Iron Boots to get into Water Temple. So we still need Iron Boots, logically speaking, even though we might not see them in some cases.
Yeah, theoretically, you don't need a hook shot to full clear Spirit, but that setup and that skip for the last grade is pretty
Ooh. Okay.
Pretty insane.
A hook shot.
All right.
So what's in Ganon's castle? Iron boots?
Logical lens of truth.
Logical lens of truth.
For a hammer on treasure chest game.
Or for the Haunted Wasteland chest. That's like, I think the only thing the lens could otherwise be for, right? Because we have Requiem, so...
Lens isn't required for a wasteland.
It could be another hookshot in Ganon's, that's also true.
It's for getting through the wastelands is the logic, but the chest itself isn't required.
Alright, no, because you can get to that chest without using the lens.
Yeah, you follow the flags.
I'm stupid, never mind.
Yeah, the only thing that's required for vanilla Requiem.
This hookshot here, though, is really nice for PKR. I mean, she can just finish off Spirit Temple in one smooth go. She has everything she needs. Yeah. Works out great for her. And of course, if there's no hookshot... Now, if there's no hookshot in Ganon's, the question is, when is Vodzilla going to find the hookshot in there? You still need ZLs. And in fact, we might need ZL to finish Spirit Temple. If the wait, we have found the boss key.
The boss key was found already.
Oh yeah, never mind. I thought I saw it. Yeah. So ZL probably not necessary to beat Spirit Temple, but
Absolutely required to beat Shadow though.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that's where Vod might run into a little bit of trouble.
Might, we'll see.
Well, he can't pick it up here, but...
No, I think he's planned it. He's just planning to leave Forward's Win at some point. Yeah. He doesn't have the hookshot either, so regardless, he's not even going to get to the point where he needs ZL. PKR is looking really good now. I think we'll find out hook shots. I think things are really looking good for PKR here. And...
Actually, I kind of really like Vod's routing now that I think about it, because without hookshot, the room he would get to in place for his wind is the room that our runners place for his wind in anyway, just to skip that locked door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
That's where he would get stuck, so he's not losing any time.
There's
there's a boss key.
Yep. Oh, he's doing that little trick. There he goes. Gets the Godzilla token. Rarely do you see where the runners will sweat this hard for skulls. Longshot or Iron Boots in Ganon's castle, I imagine. One of the two. I can't really think of anything else that it could be. Ooh, Vodzilla.
We might be only long shot away from no mode, depending on Water Temple key layout.
True.
You guys want to bet?
Don't you need Iron Boots to get into Water Temple, though?
No, you can do it with the hook. We can do it with the long shot. Without Iron Boots. Long shot gold scale is logical.
Oh, I thought Dotso said in the chat that you need the Iron Boots to get into Water Temple with the settings that are on.
Yeah, entering Water Temple with gold scale isn't logic, but none of the checks in Water Temple are actually logic. All right, so I guess I can get a bet going now for long shot.
All right, never mind. Vodzilla. Did he just jump off the cliff earlier and then got pushed down by the block?
Yes, he got pushed down by the block.
Interesting.
Which I'm a little curious as to. Normally the timing coming out of that room sets it so if you don't stagger at all, you're going to land on that platform. But I guess he just misrouted a little bit.
Oh, oops.
Oh, I'm not sure where to bet.
Yeah, me neither. We'll see. Well, I didn't know.
No, you bet right away.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure where to put my bet either. It's like, which of the 8 chests in Light Trial could it be?
So we have a hookshotted logic now, so that... You know what? I got an idea.
Link's house cow. You had the wrong settings, avocado. Wrong settings. There's not enough keys. Oh. God, I hate spirit key logic.
Yeah,
I'm just going to pretend that spirit key logic doesn't exist. If I pretend it doesn't exist, it can't hurt me.
as it shows up in your nightmares later.
No, it doesn't exist. That hook is locked by ZL. Well, that's just fantastic.
Is that hook locked by ZL?
Apparently it is.
How?
But, wait, so does that mean that if there's another hook... Okay, let's say that let's just say for the argument that there's another hook shot in Ganon's castle, which I think there is. Let's say it's there. That means you would have to go to Deku to get access to GC. Then you get your hook shot. You can go into Forest Temple, and then you can probably get ZL from Prelude. I think that's probably how how it's meant to go.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I bet on the Ganon's Castle ZL chest.
No, I think that's actually not. I think that's actually impossible. Well, that's interesting.
We'll see how this all works out, but it could be a fun little run. This again, this medallion too makes it so that the Kokiri sword to Deku isn't as big of a play. So.
If it's Renhova Rart container, I quit. I quit commentating, just so you know.
Don't leave me alone to finish this mess by myself.
I'll finish this. Okay. I'll finish this race, but I'm quitting after. It would be logically impossible, which is why I dare saying it. Unless the seed is broken, which I highly doubt. Of course, the water bosky could be in River, and we're all debated. Oh no! Actually,
River.
Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what.
Oh god!
AD. Yeah, both scales are
for the worst reasons.
A nice trick here by PKR, using her hookshot to make Twin Rover spin after shooting off her ball. It just saves a little bit of time. It is markedly faster if you compare it side by side.
See if she gets the one cycle with the Master Sword. Yes.
Yep, there she goes. Very well executed. Definitely, you can definitely see why PKR did so well on the quals, I think. I know that some people said, like, I think on the first qual she finished first place, and some people were like, well, let's see if that repeats itself. Some people were skeptical, but obviously as the qualifiers went on, it was pretty obvious that PKR was here to stay at the top.
Yeah, she rose up to be an early favorite in those qualifiers, so...
Yeah, for sure. To be expected, of course, from someone that won Challenge Cup, you can expect great things from. So, not at all surprising.
Go to Forest. Okay.
Makes sense. You have the hook shot, so
We'll have a hook shot. Might as well just full clear it. Get the prelude song, which I think has to be ZL at this point.
Now it's I'm 100% sure it is. The question is now, assuming that indeed the solution is out of logic, and I believe that so. I mean, he's pretty good about these things most of the time. If it is out of logic, also key logic and spirit, then I hope that PKR realizes that. And I don't think it will actually matter much, but it might actually turn out to matter in the end after all. We'll see. Still nothing in Garen's Castle here. Pretty sure Light Trial is what we're looking for.
Of course it's going to be Light Trial.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Light Trial. We'll see though. Yeah, PKR is pretty good about logic, so she might know. No, PKR does not know where the third strength is. And neither does Vodzilla. Vodzilla does not know where the strength is either, because for him it's on Richard. Neither player know that. So PKR needs to go check that hard dive grotto, and Vodzilla needs to go check Richard. I think both checks are pretty easy to route in at some point, so I would be surprised if either of those players will have trouble finding their strength free. But we'll see. Yeah, PKR got the strength of Richard, exactly.
I've seen Tectite Grotto be neglected over and over again, so we'll see.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. It's happened often enough to me that I just can't skip it anymore.
Once you have bombs, you gotta check everything in the field. You're crossing it anyway. Wait, did anyone do... Oh, there's the other hook shot.
Okay, there it is. So Light Trial is out.
Light Trial is out. So that is our first logical one? Okay.
Yeah, this is still the first logical one. So I think you're now meant to go to Forest Temple and then from there you can get your ZL and get the other hook shots. Alright.
You okay, buddy? You alright?
Who, me?
No, Vod. He seems to be having a little bit of difficulties here.
He's got it.
He managed to jump off into the void while trying to shoot that torch.
Listen, aiming is hard, okay? Irons could still be on Light Trial. Sure, yeah, of course. But we were looking for where the hook shot was. But now we know. Of course, those irons could literally be anywhere. Oh, hey, there's a Helium Shield.
What a waste of 80 rupees, huh? Huh, bud? How you feeling now, buddy? How you feeling?
Pretty sure Vod's feeling just fine. Yeah. Vod knows there's a Tectite Grotto.
Shadow Trial 1.
Yeah, no, Shadow Trial 1, not 2. It's next door to 2. Well, I think the Shadow 2 bet takes it then, right? For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the right trial, so.
Not highest Goron. Yeah, sad. This is not looking like an ADC, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. No, it's not looking that way.
It's still possible. It still could be Bosky on River.
Could be Bosky on River. That is possible.
And I will laugh if it is, but I got a feeling it's not. Nice little trick by PKR, setting the forwards wind in the twisted version of this room. So these are actually two separate rooms. Even though you can see Aurora's wind there, Aurora's wind remembers which orientation the room is in. So when you play it again after getting the whatever's in the chest here, the floor master, just gonna bring you right back into that spinning room. So it saves a little bit of time. Don't have to make the track back up there, and you already go into the right version of the room you need to go to anyway. I think PKR just
managed to code that hallway to be the same room.
That would be really impressive. But I think what we're seeing here is just PKR really knows very well all the little tricks in this game, like the extra bombs in DC. There was something earlier she did I thought was pretty clever as well, and not this, and all these little things they add up. A few seconds here, a few seconds there. Anyway, we have double forest time, so how about...
let the excitement just run through you.
time for a scheduled ad break, maybe?
Unfortunately, there still might be items here, so we do have to pay attention.
We'll be right back after this message from our sponsors. No, just kidding. The little icon next to PKR's name means that we're hearing her audio. Yeah, if you ever wanted to go to the toilet, this is a good time to do it. You won't be missing much, I promise. If there was an item, we'll let you know when you're back. Oh, damn, prescription.
Too bad we already know.
Goron's dead. Yeah, unfortunately. We don't know any always hints yet, maybe? I don't know. Oh, the command does not work. We know always hints.
We know some always hints. But,
yeah, what am I talking about?
Yeah, we know Big Goron's dead, so... And we know the Frogs 2 is dead.
And PK 27 skulls. I mean, she's going through them fast. But Vodzilla's not far behind on her. You know what? I will say this. I'm happy that PKR just uses the default music. Forest Temple music is the best. I love it. And don't worry, chat. I won't go there again. I won't repeat what I did yesterday, where we just speak about music for the entire duration of Forest Temple. Don't worry. We had that discussion yesterday.
I missed that part of the stream yesterday. But there's really not much to say about Forest at this point. It's just straight shot.
It's like every Forest Temple you've seen in the past. There really isn't anything different to it. Nah, I don't think I will be speaking about GameStop Stonks Market instead. I think if that's a discussion you're interested in, feel free to go to literally any website on the internet and you'll find discussion about it, I'm pretty sure.
See, the important discussion is Dogecoin. That just skyrocketed up. No, we're not gonna. We don't have to get into the whole GameStop situation.
Here's my short statement on it. Capitalism sucks. There we go. Now you know my political leanings. Fuck the stock market. Alright, there we go. There's nothing else I have to say about the topic.
Look at all of the doges in chat. I'm loving it. Keep it going.
Know that my views do not reflect those of ZSR. It's just my own views. Anyway, Forest Temple. Come on, surely we gotta have something better to say about Forest Temple.
Phantom Ganon's a really cool boss fight, but
yeah, I agree.
It's definitely that adult dungeon wake up call. It's like, oh, this is what we're in for now.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like every time we talk about how cool Forest Temple is from like a normal player's point of view, I mean, it's always the same discussion. You know, it's like, yeah, it has a great atmosphere, Phantom Ganon has a cool fight, it feels so different from the child dungeons, and it's all true. It's an amazing dungeon, but everyone knows that. Everyone's already said it too.
So here's the other question, though. What is Forest Temple?
It's a temple in the forest.
Is it though?
I think what it's meant to be is like a house where something terrible happened, and that's the four pro sisters, right? I think that's kind of like what they allude to or something, but I don't know. It doesn't look like a temple to me.
Yeah, it's.
But then neither does the fire temple. So.
Well, the fire temple is like a prison.
It looks like a safety hazard to me. Yeah. It is a mansion, right? Yeah, I thought so too. It is meant to be a mansion. Fire temples
live here. It's in the Lost Woods.
That's the thing. The fire temple is an actual temple. That's the thing, though. Yeah, Shadow Temple's a little dungeon jail. I mean, there's torture devices everywhere.
It's a
Catholic church, basically.
It's the Inquisition in one building. But,
yeah, exactly. Yo, what's the Sky Temple? It's cancelled content. We didn't get a Sky Temple, unfortunately. Yeah, the Water Temple being an actual temple, I can't believe that. It actually looks like one for the most part.
It's even the Water Temple though is kind of weird. I mean,
they're all weird. It's clearly
the Spirit Temple is a temple. Like,
is
you
it
walk
though?
through the front. You walk through, and there's a big statue of a goddess there.
I suppose that's true. Yeah. No one expects the Gorn Inquisition. Oh dear. Yeah, be careful. If you're accused of heresy, I'll throw you in the volcano. It's like witch burnings, but faster. Yeah, the Runya will be dancing while they do it, screaming hot, hot, hot. I like it. Yeah, that was a really clean bow fight there by PKR. We gotta highlight everything they do well in Forest Temple. It's all we can comment on is how well executed it is.
We didn't find a single item either.
No.
There's still 2 checks left, but there's nothing. The only redeeming value is the fact that it's a medallion and a song. It's going to be... We established it's almost definitely going to be ZL. Like,
another redeeming value is that PKR has done this really fast. I think as fast as you can do it, to be honest. So that's also a blessing in disguise. It's funny that when I play Zooter, which I don't do often, but when I do, I actually never mind going here. I always find it's nice and fast, personally. It doesn't feel like it takes long.
Every check is so well spaced out that you're constantly doing something. You're constantly gaining something.
My mind is never thinking about, oh god, this takes so long. As a viewer, though, I hate it.
Yeah, as a player, the Forest Temple is a fantastic Skinner box, but that's pretty much it.
The Skinner box. Do you do trials while you're there? I don't know.
Trials is going to be... Well, it's not bait. You're not going to need the long shot. But the value of trials is lower and lower for PKR every step she goes.
Even though... Yeah, it's Wave the Hero, but you know it's Wave the Hero. But at the same time, you have progression you can do. So in PKR's position, I would probably opt for progression first. And, you try and put off Ganon's Castle as long as possible. So maybe you can find your strength 3 before you go there, so you can just get it all done in one go. And you can use Forward's Wind for normal dungeons instead of leaving it in Ganon's Castle. That's how I see it, but, I mean, you can make a really good argument for going there right now as well. Like, it really doesn't matter, I think.
One of the main reasons I think you would delay it as well is we have a hint for light arrows. Yeah. Which is very unlikely, but the fact that we got one... There's no reason to go up and do the validation chest and plan for us win there. So you don't want to make that double trip.
I mean, you're going to have to anyway, because you know it's Wave the Hero. So the double trip is pretty much unavoidable on this seed.
Oh, triple trip.
Yeah, you don't want to make it a triple dip, that's for sure. I don't know, I think PKR is just going to do more progression. I'm pretty sure she's going to head straight to Shadow after this, but we'll see.
Forest Medallion has to equal Lullaby at this point.
There's no other way. It cannot be in Burning Cack. Cannot be in Ice because it's locked by it as well. Cannot be in the Graveyard, so there's really no other option.
Yeah, all 3 other songs are ZL locked, so.
Yeah.
Alright. Come on, Fam Ganon. Make this trek a little bit more worth it.
Do we know Gold's locked something? No, we have no idea. But PKR doesn't know that either. I'm just saying from PKR's point of view, you might just want to put off Ganon's castle as long as possible while you can. You might just opt to do progression first and hopefully find your strength 3, and then you can do all of Ganon's. You know, if you have progression to do, you might opt for that. But Wave the Hero is a good argument too. It really, you could go either way with it. As long as you're not missing something, there's really no reason not to do progression either. PKR might think, well, maybe it's bait. Maybe it's just a lens of truth or something. You know, you don't know.
PKR, out of principle, picking up the red rupee, even with a full wallet.
Hey, listen, she cleared all of Shadow Temple for that, for the Forest Temple for that rupee. She damn well will take it too.
She's going Shadow.
Looks like it, yeah. That's what I thought she would do. Oh, wait, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing.
Turning in skulls first? No. Oh, just get in some magic? Magic and bombs? Okay.
And then
That's...
turning in skulls, I imagine, yeah.
Yeah, she has 20, so you might as well do those first two.
Now, Burning Cactus is not logically accessible because you need Shadow Temple.
Yeah, you need to ride the boat to get that, so...
Yeah, we're gonna need to get Zeals first, so it has to be preloaded.
Yeah, that's what she's doing right now.
What is she doing? Oh, she's
Zeal
going
for Temple Time. Okay.
Yeah, this
Fair
is
enough.
the fastest way.
I forgot about actually turning in the Forest Medallion.
Yeah, I think in that case you do Ganon's Castle, because it is a bit of a run, isn't it? Because Lost
What was
Woods,
the
I think,
gold
is
spawn again?
Lost Woods, right? Well, the Gorn City, but you can turn around
Okay.
right into Lost Woods. Goron City, Lost Woods exit even. Getting another
More
skull on the way.
skulls.
She's been getting those skulls pretty aggressively. 29. She's getting close. And Vodzilla's almost done with the Forest Temple as well, so we'll soon be rid of this place. These runners are pretty close, I would say. I think it really could go either way still. I give maybe a slight edge towards PKR, but honestly, I think like they're really going up very close.
The deeper dive in full clear of spirit is kind of leaning me towards that. But...
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I'm thinking as well. And just in general, I think PKR's execution is just a bit better than Vodzilla's. There it is. Now she's off to Ganon's castle, I imagine.
Double checking those hints.
We know, Pedestal, we know. Yeah, this has to be the GC play. But GC being like with the spawn being kind of out of the way, no prelude, I think this makes a lot of sense. I had
She's
forgotten
at
that
least
for a moment.
grabbing the skull, so...
She's getting the skull for sure. I mean, she loves those skulls. That's obvious.
But I could actually see her just grabbing the skull and going Shadow, but she's activating the bridge.
Yeah. Will she skip the skull? Is this a rare case of PKR skipping skulls? Tune in and find out. I think it is, actually.
It looks to be the case.
Surprised. I think that's like one of the more obvious skulls to get. It's nice and quick, but alright. Hey guys, don't forget DC. She did DC too. Very important. For when this DC turns into AD.
Yep, just to get the Song of Time, the river chest on the Song of Time block, sorry.
Yeah, exactly. River chest Bosky, let's go. Oof, almost. A little oopsie there with the controller, I think, but it's all good.
Nah, pick up 40's not bad at all. They have hook shots, they have boomerangs now, so it should be.
Yeah, it's not an issue at all. We don't know what's on 30 yet, but we could be Iron Boots. In general, I really like PKR's routing this seed. Definitely been pretty strong, I think. I think in general, PKR is just doing a really strong performance here in general.
Absolutely. Those questionable plays that we were thinking of early have really paid off for her. So.
Oh, it's questionable. Maybe just weird sequencing, but it all worked out pretty much without really any issue. So.
Well, we did have that little moment where she lucked out and had the adult spawn in the Lost Woods. So
that was lucky. Yeah, sure, that's lucky. But I mean, you know, Vodzilla for the same money also had some early luck with routing as well, so it kind of evens out. That, you know, there's no way you can know that. There's no way you can, you know, predict that. So that's just, you know, it's nice when it happens. Otherwise, you just don't think about it. And hook shot. Well, long shot, but yeah. Very nice. Does she do...
Nope.
Nope.
Not
she
even
has no
doing
fire arrow. She has no fire arrow, so...
Where's she going now?
Leaving, perhaps?
Oh, to get the skull.
Yeah,
Probably.
to get the skull. I would save war, personally. But
Oh,
sure.
validation check. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes more sense. And to set the forest wind, of course. Alright, yeah. All makes sense. Oh, she's setting it here. Interesting.
That's fine. Like,
It sure is, yeah. I'm guessing she's leaving then? Yeah.
not even gonna check the validation chest.
Nah, you wouldn't set forest wind here in that case.
Yeah.
She's off to water. And she has gold scale, I mean... I think what she wants to do is find out if you need, like, if you need Iron Boots to finish this seed or not. Yeah, this is a really good idea. I really like this. This is valuable information. If you can finish water here, then I think she's in go mode. Right?
Skulls and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a good play. Yeah, this is a really good play. I really like this. I'm not surprised. I have seen PKR do this before during the quals, I'm pretty sure. We will know it's Oops 80 all pretty soon. True. True. We will know soon. I'm excited. A-D, 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 A-D.
We'll see. All right. Moment of truth for PKR.
I mean, there's still some other things you can do in here, right?
Ah,
Choose.
there's another check she can do. That's kind of
I think there's a couple more checks she can do still. She's going to use the hover boots to get down to the next level, and then from there she can get to the bottom level. So that's 2 more checks there alone, but there's a couple other things she can do as well, I think. She has hover boots, so she can get to the dragon, the boss key chest as well. I love this trick. It's so funny. Oh, there you are. What's the determining factor for AD? Boss key in river chest. That would make it AD. Yeah, she can do everything except Central Pillar and River, exactly. So there's a lot she can do here. She can't do Dragon Chest. I think you can, but the setup is a bit weird. Yeah, it is a trick. It's I wouldn't say it's super easy though, from the angle she's gonna have to do it from. It's definitely doable. By pressing A.
Yes.
True! By pressing A.
Oh, okay, there's a reset.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that river chest. So far, no boss key. Let's see if she's gonna do the cute little bomb trick here to save herself some time.
She has bombs equipped, so okay.
Yeah, that was for earlier, but PKR is good runner. I wouldn't be surprised if she does know how to do this. Nope.
Nope.
The chance of that went away when she closed it off.
Yeah.
The two star isn't easy. No, that is true. It is definitely not an easy trick. Nice movement here though by PKR. Nice and efficient.
Yeah, I just learned something there. That's a cool little jump down.
That's not a boss key.
No, it's not.
Every chest we open and it's not a boss key, the more likely that it's AD. And that's the valuable knowledge of going here. You know, you get two pieces of information. You might know if it's AD, or you might know that it's not. You might know if you find a boss key, you know it's not AD, and you know it's not Iron Boots required. That's what you'll get out of it. You don't know which of the two you're going to need, regardless. But it's very good information, regardless. There you go, boss key. Nope. That's not a boss key. Monka S. And then you get your Iron Boots and you come back and it's not Iron Boots. And then it's oops AD. Still quite a few checks you can do though, so we don't have to worry too much yet. I think there's 2 more checks we can do now, right? This one in Dark Link.
Dark Link, this check.
And Dragon Chest.
And Dragon Chest.
Doesn't even use her hover boots. Just shows off the jumps regardless. Get the skull.
Gotta get the skull.
Yup. Who's winning? PKR is looking really strong right now, but if this is AD or Iron Boots, then Iron Boots could be the stopgap item that allows Vodzilla to come back. But if Iron Boots are not required, then PKR almost certainly will win this one. If this is a boss key, I really don't see how PKR could lose. It's not a boss key.
It's not a boss key, not vanilla.
Two more options left for PKR here.
In the meantime, Vod is riding the ferry over in Shadow Temple, so he's going to be finishing that up pretty quick.
Yep. Morpha can be a key, that is true. You don't think PKR knows Dragon Chest? Might very well be the case. But I would be surprised. I think she does know. I just don't think she wants to spend the time doing the trick. Maybe she hasn't practiced it enough to feel confident that she can do it in like a reasonable amount of time. I think she knows the trick, but...
Pretty sure she does.
Oh, oops. Oh.
Into the void we go.
It's that or AD, that's true. Well, or Iron Boots. There we go, nice. Iron is Central Predator AD if it's not. Take your poison. It could be one of two things. It could be really horrible or just annoying.
Or she could luck at it and be on Dark Link. But
yeah, that definitely could be true.
looking less and less likely, but I don't know. I'd be okay with being proven wrong here.
I hope for a chance where I legitimately get to say, oops, it's all AD.
Oh, oops, all dungeons?
Oops, all dungeons, yeah. Oh. Nicely executed Dark Link here. This is a fight I always struggle with a lot. But this is, I mean, as clean as she can do it, really.
Showing off those Sekiro strats up in here.
And... Oh, PKR is bailed out.
Bailed out. All right. So no AD this time.
This is not AD, and we're not going to call it just yet, but it's looking really strong for PKR here. She's in go mode.
Yep, she has everything she needs. No, except 10 more skulls.
Definitely very lucky. There's no argument to be made there, but that is the nature of randomizers sometimes.
Better be lucky than good.
But in this case, PKR is both. So
yes,
PKR is both very lucky and very good. So that's kind of the winning combo, isn't it, for OOTR?
Oh, look at all the hype for PinkKittyRose in chat. Loving those emotes popping up.
Popular streamer after all, so
Yes,
that's no real surprise. Yeah, definitely is. This is not that bad a seed, I would say, but it is.
This has actually been a pretty good seed.
I think
worried
on
about
paper it's worse.
I think the trolliness that could have been, if it was light trial for the long shot, then it would have been a little bit wonkier in this logic.
I agree. I think the seed is just worse on paper than it really is.
The silliest part, though, is with where our runners got their hookshot, long shot in Ganon's castle.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been the same point, logically wise, as if it was in light trial. The strength upgrades were all in logic.
Yeah. The biggest issue here for Vodzilla is that he still doesn't have strength 2, so he can't get into spirit. That alone is a pretty big blocker for his progression. Now PKR is in go mode, so PKR just the great thing for PKR is that her Deku tree is going to be excessively fast. You can just go Din's Fire, and drop down to go mode. So that's some more time she's going to save over Vodzilla, who did the whole thing. And then Shadow is, you can just blast through it as well as fast as you can. And exactly that's where PinkKittyRose is heading next. Right down into Shadow Temple. We'll find the boss key early, so if her key logic is good. I don't remember how shadow keys were laid out in this seed, but she might be able to just go fast through it. Yeah.
So you don't have to do the back rooms. You can just go straight to Bongo.
PKR has to collect a couple more skulls. She has 30. I don't think that skulls will be an issue for her. There's 3 more in Deku she'll be picking up if she wants to go that way, or 2 if she doesn't want to go up. I don't think she's gonna go up for a skull personally. So 2 more in Deku, and then she can route him some more from the overworld. I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, she'll be fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's Vaj is doing the chest check here, looking for irons.
He's looking for strength 2.
Oh, strength 2, yeah.
Just to Richard away, but he doesn't know that. Or gold skill, but he doesn't know that either. He's looking for gold skill, he's looking for iron boots. He knows where strength 2 is.
Does he bother getting the song here? Maybe just hoping for Sun Song to make routing and routing and skulls easier.
I imagine you do check the song. You might as well. And he does.
Watch this. It's going to be bonus. Should be the least useful one right now.
Yeah, exactly. Any warp song you can get here or sun song, it's all gonna.
Prelude wouldn't be terrible,
but it's Iconas.
Yeah.
It's probably the worst thing you could get here. Really would have been nice. It saves him a bit of time because of how annoying it is to get to Hyrule Town as adults. That's about it, really. Like Sansa would be nice for skulls.
Unfortunately, if he doesn't find Iron Boots, he's gonna have to make his trek back there to find his strength too. So,
Yep.
If he does find his Iron Boots, he wouldn't have to. So Prelude would be less important. But
well, Sansa could also be on Burning Cack, right? Yeah, there it is.
Okay. Yeah.
So it means Prelude is an ice. Okay, interesting.
I mean, I'll run ice just to get Prelude to not have to do that run back, right? Sounds like a play, guys. Ice for Prelude.
Sounds like a horrible play. Zora is unique from 20 skulls. Okay. Yeah, we know where the songs are now. They need 40 skulls for light arrows, Cassie.
We are not going to see a single Zora in this run.
No, probably not.
Thanks to the skipping of the cutscenes, you don't see Rudo in Water Temple. We're never going to step foot in Zora's domain.
Indeed.
We never saw a child Hylia either.
No, there's no need. It's barren. Zora, I barely knew her. Exactly. Yeah, no Mweeps either. We're not seeing
It's
any
the
of that.
ultimate weep skip.
The ultimate Mweep skip, yeah, just don't see Mweep at all. Didn't even find a letter. Yeah, that's how little Zoras exist in this sea. They don't even have a letter.
Oh yeah, I just realized we didn't find letter at all.
No, they just don't exist in this sea.
Oh man, that Oops All Dungeons would have been nasty. Because we would have had to find letter, hammer.
That would have been the dream situation for Vodzilla to come back into the sea, but Bosky being on Dark Link pretty much just, I don't know, that would kind of shot his chances of winning this one, I think. Early go mode for Season 4, I mean, PKR has been going like at 140, that's pretty early.
The only real bad dungeon to do now, too, is Shadow. It's just... But even then, you can still skip about 20% of it, which is nice.
Yeah, I think the key logic layout is pretty nice for PKR here. I think she's going to be able to get through this pretty fast.
Oh, Vod, no!
No, Vod, you really don't want to go there. That is really not the right way.
Oh wait, no, he has to do Spirit still. So he might as well do this check, so...
He has no strength, too, to get into Spirit.
Oh, he has no strength, too. Okay, yeah.
He's going GGG, almost certainly.
Yeah, he didn't plant beans for Mirror Shields. This is looking pretty bad for Vod, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, that is the case. Still, Vod will be heading to the lower bracket, so it's not the loss we'll be seeing of him. And hopefully he'll have better luck with the next seed, but right now it's not looking great. If he finds irons in there, that would be interesting, yeah. If there's irons in GTG, like on the first check, then I still don't think he has the time to beat PKR, but he could definitely make it a lot closer.
It would salvage his time, but unfortunately, a better time finish doesn't help him here.
I wouldn't say that PKR got bailed out this seat per se. I mean, honestly, the amount of luck she's had, it's there, but for the Bosky and Water Temple, even if it wasn't there, like PKR would still have been ahead of Vodzilla in general, because Vodzilla's still just looking for strength too.
Yeah, gaining the knowledge that it would have been Iron Boots or all dungeon locked is important.
Exactly.
The time wouldn't have been wasted.
Exactly, it wouldn't have been a waste of time. That boss key was accessible is just a nice extra, but it was a good play regardless. So no, Vodzilla is doing fine. He's making all the right plays. It's just like, unfortunately, he just lacks the information to make the right plays. There's nothing you can do about that. It just happens. It says nothing about him as a runner. He's definitely played well. He just doesn't have the right information to get to the right conclusions.
And it wasn't even the hints that he skipped.
Nope. No, those actually didn't turn out to be anything at all for him. Those wouldn't have helped, that's for sure.
Unless he's doing horseback archery.
Yeah, true. Then those hints would have been nice. Right place, just not correct place. Kind of, yeah. Well, they're still correct with the info he has. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know what they say, right? When it rains, it pours, and that definitely seems to be the case with Vodzilla right now. Yeah, I think that the key logic or key layout in this shadow is really good for PKR as well. I mean, for everyone, honestly, you can blast through this, but since you're in Go mode, this is good for PKR too. The deck will be fast too.
What's also nice is because of the spawn for adult, you can pick up light arrows on the way to Ganon's castle. You don't have
She
to
has
make it
forwards
that
wind
way.
set in Ganon's castle, but that's not gonna help her.
No, yeah, that doesn't help. Never mind.
Still, I think it's still faster than running to Temple of Time from the spawn location, so I think that's why she set it so early as well.
That was a confidence play, dropping the Ferrer's Wind where she did with once she found the hook shot. That's like, this is my way of the hero item. This is absolutely what it was going for.
Yeah, I agree. She didn't even... Yeah, I would say that's true. She had long shot, obviously, so she could have checked Shadow 2, but she didn't even do that. She just went straight out of there. She was confident she had what she needed. She saw better plays, like going to Water Temple and seeing this is an AD seed or not. So, yeah, definitely good play. Definitely confident. Oh yeah, knocked into skulls before his wind. Yeah, exactly. Well, you still need a boss key. That's the thing. You need to get the boss key from Temple of Time. Yeah, for Wars Wind placement is just pseudo prelude, exactly. She just needs to find a key in here, and then she can skip the back of Maze. The back of Shadow Temple, sorry. There it is. Cool.
Yep.
She can just keep going. And she will.
Don't have to bother checking that other...
Yeah, unfortunately for Vodzilla, he just hasn't been finding the items he needs. I think he knows this is not a good situation for him to be in.
How behind does he feel?
It's hard to say. I mean, he might feel that PKR also has perhaps not found, the items that she needs to finish the seed. He might think that they're in a similar situation. But of course, Vod knows that he skipped a lot of things, and in his mind, it's very possible that PKR has found the items that she needs. I'm pretty sure that in a situation where you're just not finding items, I'm pretty sure he feels like he's falling behind. Yeah, PKR is in Go mode, but obviously Vod doesn't know that. Alright, you were replying to your everyday giant clam, sorry. It definitely paid off, thanks, sir. It definitely paid off. We do have a chromo to tick on the tracker now. It's so nice. Yeah, and because most of the race has been 3 hours, I imagine Vodzilla's not panicking yet, but I definitely think Vodzilla's thinking to himself, like, this is not good.
Yeah, that feeling that keep in mind, Vodzilla probably knows that the Kokiri sword is supposed to be adult locked in spirit.
Right. Yeah.
So the thought for him that is strength 2 locked. So the fact that he hasn't found strength 2 yet is probably weighing on his mind quite a bit.
Yeah, I imagine that's definitely true. Yeah. And remember, without that strength 2, he has no logical access to the hookshot he has either, and he knows that. I'm sure he knows that. In his mind, he's looking for iron boots, I think. I don't think he has even considered there might be another strength logically accessible to him right now. I think he just forgot about Richard. I imagine.
Yeah, and without iron boots, so for those coming in now, roughly now, iron boots are strength 3 or strength 2 that he knows about is double child locked.
Yes.
Where it's either going to be Richard for strength 2, which he doesn't know about, or he needs the gold scale, which is on child target in Lost Woods.
Right. Yeah.
Also, he doesn't know about that, but
yeah, exactly.
The PKR is cleaning up Bongo now. Just skipping the back part Shadow for obvious reasons. Odd place of Aurora's Wind here.
I think just to get back a bit quicker.
Yeah. He didn't set a Pierre. He's never been to Lake Hylia, so.
Yeah, also I think he just wants to get back quickly after the Fire Slug room. Will PK get the bunny hood? Not this seed, I'm afraid. Not this seed.
There's our lens.
It just didn't turn out that way for a PKR.
Well, okay, so Vod just picked up his lens, which
we're skipping over the fact that she just one-cycled Bongo with a Master Sword. That's pretty impressive.
That is really tight timing. That's impressive.
Yeah,
that is...
it really is. I mean, PKR really has shown like that mechanically she is up there with the best. I feel honestly. Just in general, this entire seed has just been, I don't know, such good execution.
Her stall routing too has been excellent.
Yeah, I mean she's gonna. Yeah, she's almost at 40. Like she doesn't have to collect much more skulls at this point, and hasn't really wasted any time going for skulls. You kind of just all got them on the way. So the routing of her skull has been good. Her movement has been good. Her mechanics have been good. Honestly, it's just been really, really good showing from PKR. And definitely, whoever has to face her in the next round, I wouldn't want to be that person. I'm just saying.
Let's take a look at where it's landing for that.
Okay, well, usually I like to leave it for the interviews because then we can ask the player what they feel about their opponent as well. So,
well, I'm just getting a little bit of info up in here.
All right. Even Samsung here now.
Okay, that's something.
Right, now you might as well spill the beans. We all want to know.
PKR looks like she's going to be versing Saria's object next.
Oof. Okay, that is definitely a matchup I want to see.
Yes.
When I see PKR, usually I like to think of a very consistent player. You know, very mechanically solid, likes to, route in efficiently. Kind of like what we've seen here, right? Whereas if I think of Sarah's object, I think of someone who's extremely aggressive and will do really weird one-off plays. If those pay off for Sari's object, that could be a problem for PKR. But on the other hand, if that doesn't pay off, I can easily see PKR winning that. So that's going to be interesting for sure.
It's definitely one of those that are just going to be pretty hyped for that.
Mm-hmm. We do not calculate points for brackets. You either win or you lose. You mean the points for qualifiers? It's pretty complicated. I believe there's a place explaining it on the Discord, but qualifiers have been over, so it's not too irrelevant anymore now. Oh, there are points in brackets. But we don't use them for anything, do we?
Not that I can think of. I don't.
I think that's just a
there's-
thing challenge does by default, if I'm not mistaken. Right, fair enough. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's gonna be a quick deck queue for PKR here. I think she's gonna get just 2 skulls in deck queue. I can't see her getting the other ones. I feel like they're too slow in her position.
They're way too slow. She has a bottle bug. She can pick up the one here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's daytime, but
She could get the patch, but she isn't. I think she already got it, actually.
Fruito's letter in TTG. We do have a bottle percent on VOD.
We got Rudos! Hell yeah! Let's go Ice Vodzilla! Maybe your iron boots are there. I feel bad for VOD here. I mean, it sucks when this happens to you, where you miss the information you need to finish the seed, or just miss that one check. I feel like if he had gone that strength 2 earlier from Richard, I feel like this would have been a very different race.
Oh,
Definitely
absolutely.
a lot closer for sure. Zora don't exist, fair and it's just it's a hoax. That letter is forgery.
Yes.
It's just there to put you on the wrong path, to make you think that Zoras exist, but they don't. It's all a scam. Nice aim there though from Vodzilla.
Well, he doesn't
Well,
need to shoot
there
anymore.
goes that.
Does he have the? I think he has the hint that it's. Oh no, he didn't pick up the hint that 1500.
No, he
that-
doesn't.
okay.
No. Wow, look at that aim though.
Oh, making me feel bad about myself.
Yeah, I can relate to that. And
There's the
Iron
iron
Boots.
boots
Okay.
on 1000. Okay, that's
So he might think he's in a really good spot here now. If this is the only logically
yes.
accessible strength, he might think, "Wow, that's great! I've got it." Unfortunately, no.
yeah, that hurts because he's probably thinking to himself now. Well, I cleared Deku out of logic. I dipped into spirit. Like, there's
Yeah.
so much.
I actually think Vought might think he's actually looking pretty good here. Because this brings him pretty close to go mode from his point of view, right? So let's put everything in logic again for him as well. Like it Yeah, unfortunately though, he's about to come to a rude awakening because PKR is just about finished with this seed. Just needs to get
she's
2 more skulls.
what, 2 skulls away. And
2
that's
skulls
it.
away. Yeah, Vought is literally going to be in go mode soon. And again, if he had gone those strength 2s a lot sooner from Richard, this seed would have been so different. This would have been so different.
Oh
I still
no!
think-
Oh no! We're
Yeah.
gonna see a Zora.
Oh no. Close your eyes,
we
everybody.
We might not.
No, we're fine, we're fine. What skulls is PKR going for is the question.
Hyrule Castle, but not the Ganon's Castle skull, and Adult Cack rooftop. Probably.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, those are pretty fast.
Yeah, you're setting the clock to nighttime by dipping into the castle,
Mm-hmm.
picking up the boss key anyway. So
No, it only says the night and the first time you go there, right?
no, every time you walk in there, it sets it to midnight.
every time you go to is that true? Is that really true?
Pretty sure.
I think it's just the first time when you have the cutscene where you like look at it and go, oh, it is true. Wow. Okay. Amazing. I learned something today. You know, guys, I learned something every single time. Never mind. So. Every time. That's pretty nice. There's the boss key. This is nice routing by PKR though, because you'll be able to use it for Roar's Wind later. This is really smart.
Oh, okay. Getting the skull on top of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
He was burning Cat Sun Song, so she managed to pick that up.
Yeah, so she's gonna get the skull here, and then after that, I'm almost PKR almost, and then she'll go to Nighttime Cack, which it already is. Get the skull from there, and then she can just go to whatever temple, play for Roar's Wind, and finish the seed. Yeah, pretty good. It is faster than Ganon's Castle for sure. Yeah. Pay some respect to the
composers. Yeah, gotta show some love.
Gotta show some love.
Played their song once.
Sorry, could you hear that? I am so sorry. I'll leave my chewing.
It's alright.
I'll leave my chewing for after the season. I thought I was being subtle and quiet, and the mic wouldn't pick it up, but unfortunately. Sorry, I'm quite hungry, so I couldn't help myself. And that's 40. And that means PKR is just about done with the seed now.
Yep.
And just as we see that, we see Vodzilla picking up his silver gauntlets, finally.
So at this point to him, everything he's done is now in logic in his mind. So
yeah, I honestly, I legitimately think Vod's thinking, oh, well, I'm actually looking pretty good now. I just need to finish off 2 more dungeons and I'm done. Just a quick dip in spirit and in Water Temple, yeah. Ah, that's so unlucky.
Yeah, the quick dip dungeons.
Well, no, water can be pretty quick. Unfortunately, Shadow, not so much. I mean, Spirit, not so much. But he's already done quite a bit in Spirit, so it's not going to take too
long. He doesn't have long shot, so he would have to do.
Yeah, but it's in Spirit first.
So,
yeah, fair. I mean, imagine that's what he's going to do. Wait, where is Vodzilla going, actually, as a matter of fact?
Is he going Child? Oh, plant the beam because he needs to get the mirror shield.
Yeah, right, of course.
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
That makes...
I thought he already did it, never mind.
He was really trying to full clear all those adult checks before going back Child, and it's fighting him for it.
Fortunately, we will be getting some answers soon in forms of an interview. I'm quite curious if, hear from Vodzilla, if he thought he was in a good spot or not. Because this is a pretty fast finish by PKR here. It's going to look in like a 2:15 finish-ish, roughly.
I would probably put it around that. Did check the validation chest, though, so this rung is invalid anyway.
True, disqualified. Yeah, I mean, Ganon takes about 4 minutes max for a good player, so I think she can just about squeeze in 2:15, maybe 2:16, somewhere in between those two numbers, I think. Yeah, quite a get seed for sure.
It didn't feel like it too.
No, it didn't feel like it yet, and it wasn't on paper, but the way the PK wrote it was pretty efficient. Very little actual downtime, kind of just chained her items one after the other, just really played as well.
I would be curious to see how this seed would have played out during the qualifier.
Yeah, me too. I would really have been interested in that one.
what would be the discrepancy in times? How many people would drop out? It's a really feast or famine seed.
I think the seed is like, as you're saying, I think it's kind of like a horseshoe where if you draw it on a graph, there's like a lot of finishes at the top end, all of finishes at the bottom end, like in terms of like how the time grouping, right? And then very few finishes in between. That's how I think it would look. Oh, there we go. PKR is having a face-off with Ganondorf. Her first match in the brackets, and it's going to be a win for her. With a performance, I would say, if I was PKR right now, I would be feeling pretty good about myself, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
I don't think she could have done this seat much better than that. And just to top it off, a nice one cycle on Ganondorf. Really showing she's feeling in control. There's no nervosity. Her hands aren't shaking. She's just playing this smooth. And where is Vod going?
Oh, don't do it! Don't do it! No!
No! Where are we going?
He ruined it.
Guys, look away. It's not real. The Zoras can't hurt you. They're not real.
You're about to see how to deal with Ganon with no hammer or big Randomizer.
Yep. This is something you don't see that often.
No,
Especially, I don't think I've ever seen this on Restream. I'm sure it happened before, but I've never seen it on Restream before.
I think you casted a race the other day where it happened.
No, for sure.
Wait, no, that wasn't you. I think that was someone else who was casting.
But yeah,
it happened.
I've never commentated this. Wait, what is she hitting him with? Oh yeah, nuts, of course.
Big bad Ganon, vulnerable to Deku Nuts.
For those who don't know, the Deku Nuts actually do one point of damage to Ganon. That's a thing they programmed in for some reason. There you go. He's allergic to nuts, yeah.
You can also use the bow or hook shot on the tail as well. That will also work.
Yeah, chat. I don't know if you know this, but nuts have loads of really weird mechanics built into them that you probably didn't even know about what they can do. There's so many things nuts can do.
For a vanilla player, Deku Nuts are the most useless item in the game. For a speedrunner or for a randomizer runner, they are broken.
Yeah, they're really useful. I mean, even for a normal runner, you honestly should be using them more. But you just never really need to, but they're so useful. And Ganondorf is down, held in chains by Zelda. All Link has to do now is land that final blow, and PKR will be going on to the winner bracket second round. And unfortunately, Vodzilla will be heading towards the losers bracket second round. PinkKittyRose will be going on to face Sari's object, and who will Vodzilla be facing? GG.
I forgot already. Let me double check.
2:15:09. Very fast, very confident performance by PKR. Hopefully we'll be getting them both in for an interview. I don't know what Vodzilla is doing right now. I gotta be honest with you. Welcome, Vodzilla.
Hello, how's it going?
Quite well, and just waiting here for PKR.
I'm here.
Hey, PKR, congratulations, GG.
Thank you. That was interesting.
How do you feel after that one?
I started feeling quite relieved from the second I picked up the Water Temple boss key from the long shot chest.
Yeah, you had it in there at some point, I guess, to check if it was AD or Iron Boots required.
Yeah, it was pretty much just like, am I in go mode right now? Check immediately before doing anything else.
Yeah, that was a brilliant play. That was the make or break there too.
I would say so. Yeah. Vodzilla, I guess from our point of view, one thing we were wondering. I'm obviously sorry for the loss. It happens, but you still got losers bracket to go into, so definitely not the loss we'll be seeing of you. Hopefully, we'll be seeing more. But I think what we were wondering is like, how are you feeling that seed? Because I feel like my reasoning is that I thought you probably didn't think you were doing that badly in perhaps even thought like, hey, I got my my iron boots of the horseback archery. Maybe you actually felt you were looking pretty strong at that point.
I mean, I was feeling behind pretty much the whole time. I was playing pretty much like garbage. Like I voided in Shadow probably 50 times.
It was only twice. No, we weren't keeping track. No, not at all.
But yeah, once I got the irons, I was like, okay, I just need the long shot now. So I was gonna rush Spirit because it was way of the hero and progression. And I was just hoping for a season 4 casino seed,
Mm-hmm.
One item. It could have been anywhere, but nope, just right along the way.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that one item was on Richard.
Yeah, strength. That was where the strength 3 was. Unfortunately, the other one.
Yeah, the other strength was on Richard.
Where was the non-Richard strength, anyways?
Tactite Grotto.
Ah!
Which you could have had. You had gold skill from the target in the woods, so you could have
I
come
checked that
one
early, waiting for time of day for Way of the Hero Dampe in the graveyard. That
Right,
was
yeah.
my mistake, I guess.
Well, it was a nice way of checking it. I thought it was really cool how you set up for time of day, but yeah, unfortunately, that means you probably just never looked for Richard at that point. Well, PKR, you will be going on to round 2. You'll be facing Sarius Object. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the runner, but how do you feel about that next round you're going to have to do?
Okay, so I took like 7 months off after last year's Challenge Cup, so pretty much all my current information about racers is from the qualifiers. And I know that Sarius Object and I, it's either one of us was way behind the other. Usually there was no telling which one was which. It's just very flip-flop one way or the other.
Yeah, I don't think I can barely imagine 2 runners that are further apart in playstyle, so that's going to be interesting to watch. As for Vodzilla, do we know who's going to be facing him next round?
He's going to be facing Mr. Martin in the
Mr.
lower
Martin. Yeah, well, obviously quite you know who Mr. Martin is, I'm sure. Excited for that match? Nervous, perhaps, or feeling strong? How do you see that one?
I can just play however I play. I mean, Mr. Martin is pretty much S tier, and the late night races we do together, I finish ahead of him probably 5% of the time.
Well, who knows? Maybe this will be one of those 5% races for you. You just got to bring your best, and I mean, it's for a casino, as you say. So who knows?
Yeah, that's what I gotta hope for. Rush Stone Water.
Rush Water.
Right.
Rush Stone Water.
That is one thing I do want to ask you, though. You got your strength 2 at some point, your iron boots at the end of the seat, and then you headed off to Zora's Fountain as a child. Why?
I wanted to open up everything that I could for adult and set for Roars and Jabu because the long shot could have been anywhere. Like I said, this season it's the one item hunt.
All right, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That I didn't consider that, but yeah, now it makes sense. I was really confused. I was like, why are you going there? But that does make sense, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't have much else to say. I think, honestly, PKR, from your point of view, I think we were both really impressed here on the commentary panel. Just how, I don't know, your execution, I think, was really good. You did a lot of, like, smaller tricks that you saved your time. I thought your routing was really efficient. So, just a really strong show.
I felt pretty good about Forest Temple in particular. If you delete Phantom again a little bit there at the end, that was fine. It's fine. Just had to volley a little bit. It's okay.
Listen, at the end of Forest Temple, you're getting a bit drowsy. It's hard to stay awake. It's obvious something will go wrong at some point. Usually there. Like, where else would it happen?
I did appreciate you picking up the
like it
though. After that, he dropped into with a full wallet.
It's a force of habit. I pick everything up in my casual runs on stream, so it's just like, it's hard to tell myself to stop.
You even pick up the 3 arrows on top of DC when you're at a full bow.
It's like, let me just touch this real quick. Oh, look at them. They're very impressive.
I think chat would be disappointed if I don't ask you why you didn't get a bunny hood this seed. I think that's something you'd like to get.
Yeah. That was just, the bunny hood meme is why I ended up at Richard in the first place, so I'm kind of conflicted. Because I was setting up Skull Mask, and time of day ended up being sunset when I was going in, so I'm like, cool. I handed in the Keaton mask, I could pick up the Skull Mask, and then switches to nighttime. And I'm just like, okay, I need to pass, 20 seconds, so let's go get the Skulltula in the tree and check the first Hyrule Castle hint. Boom! Knobs of light arrows, boom! Silver gauntlets! What the heck? That should not have been rewarded as hard as it was.
Well, you never know. Maybe the bunny hood will be the deciding factor in your match against Saria's Object.
C-Force with a really good question in chat. Do either runners have advice for the other? Anything you want, any wisdom you want to impart onto each other? Or is there anything new that you've learned today?
There's more than one way to complete dungeons, I guess.
Oh, that was my first time doing that particular forest temple route, by the way.
That worked out well. That's pretty
It
fast.
worked out really well.
I just looked at it, it's just like, oh, I can just... I have Ferroris available for once. It's not at Ganon's castle. Let's do this.
Yeah, I believe we do have a pretty busy schedule going on CSR today still. I think VXR will probably come in any moment now to tell us what else you can still expect on VXR, on CSR today, not on VXR.
Yeah.
And and of course tomorrow as well, another packed day, and we'll probably be wrapping it up pretty soon, I imagine.
Yeah, we are certainly got a lot of stuff going on. We have a Wind Waker spoiler log tournament losers bracket finals match coming up in about an hour. Another S4 bracket match between What the Hell's Happened and Reedrum at 4 p.m. That's on ZSR2. Skyward Sword Randomizer tournament seeding race at 5 p.m. Eastern, also on this channel. And the OTR Freaky Friday race at 7 p.m. Eastern on ZSR_3. We have 2 more S4 bracket matches tomorrow. And we got the weeklies as well. Random Settings League match at 2 in the morning Eastern on Sunday. And 2 more S4 brackets. And
we even randomize when we start these matches at this point.
we actually have 3 more S4 matches on Sunday. So we got a lot coming up. So let's thank our runners, PinkKittyRose and Vodzilla, for a good race. Thank you to our commentators, Spell and Joe Dies at the end. And thank you to our trackers, Next Door and Exit. So that's going to be it for us now. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one, everyone.
If you like randomizer content of various Zelda games, feel free to follow me on my main channel